Hey there, guys, and what is up, guys? Here, this episode is about is Marc Gasol, the Diamond Evolution card. Is he worth evolving? So, but first, I just want to show you guys this. We will be doing the episode soon, probably either today or tomorrow. So just stay tuned. So if you're new to the channel, whatever, and you want to interested in this, we're gonna be doing a all free agent lineup here lineups here. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be on the unlimited mode. We're gonna play like 2-3 games in or so with this squad and just see how it's going. It's just be real fun. So if you guys are interested in watching that or seeing that, just hit that subscribe button and leave the notifications on. Also, so is Marc Gasol worth it? Also, guys, I'm thinking of doing is the Jeremy Lin worth it? This card so far has been really decent. In terms of excuse me, or excuse me, in terms of like offense, he's just slow right now, but obviously his speed increases and things like that. But I'm thinking of doing a video on him and just explaining is he worth and why. Bears back in my action lineup. So we're gonna actually talk about Marc Gasol here. So first of foremost, Marc Gasol is 7-1. Let's look at these stats first. And 95 offensive, 96 defensive. So far, when you get cards like this, if you guys ever see cards, especially Diamond Evo cards, and especially in like a pack like this is like the third best card in a pack, and he does evolve. You don't never expect cards like this to evolve too drastically. This card doesn't evolve drastically, but we're gonna explain why this one is different than normal. So like the prime example, DeMar DeRozan, he evolved. He went up one overall, and his three ball went up. This like the only thing that went up his three ball. And was that it? Yeah, I think it's three balls. So you had to make like 63s, 33s. Or is it 60? 33s with a 68 overall 3-pointer on DeMar DeRozan. And you were done. So most people, I think, were expecting the same thing with this Marc Gasol card. But the difference here is he actually has a lot. We're going to look at his stats, requirements, things like that. But he does. So what basically in that sense you're not expecting once you evolve these cards you're not expecting the game much, but here he's a little different. So like I said, we're gonna get to the Evo stuff, but let's look at his overall stats first and foremost. So it's 80 driving layup, not terrible, but for it's obviously standard for a center not to be that super high. So you obviously can't just drive even on even smaller guards all the time with just that low driving layup like that. But with this, you can obviously go around Kyrie Irving type players, Chris Paul type players with ease. So anyways, post fade, this is what we're looking for here. Post fade is 96, post hook 96, again post moves 93. So really great post play. That's what he's. I mean, if you get in his car, you should know he is definitely is one of the best post players ever. So yeah, it's no surprise there that his post stuff is like super high up. So, moving on, draw foul 88. That's pretty good for a center wise. Anyways, close shot 95, which I always hate this because it's gonna this close shot is gonna get a boost. This is close shot is I say this every time with your coaching boost. If you have a diamond coach, things like that, close shot always gets boosted, and I hate when it's not 99 because it's a waste of a boost to me. 95 is good enough for me at close shot. He doesn't need 99. If anything, I'd rather him have 99 mid range or 99 or 95 3-pointer, which I'm pretty sure those go. We're gonna look at what goes up with his diamond coach a bit. I would prefer other stuff goes up besides close shot, but close shot always seems to get looped in there, and I guarantee it is for him. I don't think I've looked at his diamond coach stuff yet, but yeah, mid range 95, 3-pointer 90, not bad. Free throw 85, so not one of the. I've not used his free throw yet, so I don't know if it's quick or fast. But I would imagine it's not the quickest. So just be careful with that if you're like in a fast paced game and you get fouled with Marc Gasol. A lot of times you like to get those free throws up quick because the game could be going pretty fast paced. But you don't want to rush the free throws with him. That's for sure. Okay, and standing dunk, not bad at all for Marc Gasol, 85. So he will definitely at 6-1. He will be going up quite a bit, and like this stat doesn't even just explain how well he will be able to get standing dunks and on open. Like if he's open and then like say like Hakeem Olajuwon or Yao Ming tries to contest, he will still embarrass those guys if he goes up first. And then driving dunk is a 60. So Yeah, and this plays a little bit better too. You will probably get this. You will get this a little more than you think on fast breaks. So look, his driving dunk tendency is 95. So he will, even though it's not the highest, he will go up if he has the space. So he's not gonna obviously go up over like a contested defender and thing. But if he's open and he just has a little bit of space, he will finish at the rim for you. And so his ball handling is not the highest, obviously. So yeah, just don't even let him, you know, do nothing but back down. His passing is pretty good, or pass IQ anyway. Pass accuracy not the highest, so you got to be a little careful with throwing them down court passes with him. With that, his block perfect. 88 interior defense 96. So I mean, you can't bag this card down. And you just he really just kind of shuts down other post players as well as being a post player himself. Perimeter. Oh, also I mean like he can shoot. Obviously, we saw 95 mid range and 93 ball. This card can splickety shoot. Especially with the pick and pops and things like that. He will green those almost every time. Still, for a center, yeah, it's whatever. Perimeter, not bad. So here's another stat that is not bad at all, and it's probably a little underlooked, but that's perimeter defense is, pretty decent at 80. So he can definitely, if he gets, it won't be a complete mismatch if say like he has to guard the 3 or 2, but maybe the 1 it might be a little tough challenge, especially if it's like a super quick card like D Rose or that new Galaxy Opal like Tony Parker who has like 99 speed. So if you were wondering what this car's biggest drawbacks are, so like a lot of times is if you're asking is it worth evolving this car, things you might be wondering is why if like is he just fine at 95? Can I just leave this card at 95 and be done with it? Or should I evolve this card and or is he be better once I evolve it? And this is a reason why he actually would be better off evolving this card. Is his speed is 60. Now, for me, I usually really don't run slow centers like Marc Gasol, but he's usually is decently fast enough, like at 70 range, but at 60, his card is super super slow to feel super slow anyway. And I mean, he just definitely needs to when he evolves, his speed does increase, so he definitely needs to evolve. That's his only drawback so far. He just feels really sluggish and slow, even compared because I'm used to playing with centers like DeMarcus Cousins. I'm used to playing with centers like who was Dwight Pink Diamond Dwight Howard. Those guys are super quick. Or I'm even usually letting guys like Zebo play at the center just because Zebo is a little slow for the 4 for me, so he plays really well at the center with his size and stuff. Even though he's only 6'9", but he's even way quicker than this. So it just yeah, he just feels real clunky in a sense for that. So and then strength, yeah, obviously he's a pretty strong dude. Stamina's not bad. Lateral quickness, another thing to look at is 80. So you look at some other center guys like 7'1", their lateral quickness is like 40 something. This is really good lateral quickness. And this is just even makes him even more of a beast, especially on those like perimeter things and things like that. So he really is really gonna do well on defense, offense, and he's just overall a great center. His only drawback is his speed for now. So defensive consistency 95, offensive consistency 95. So great on that. And everything mental just looks great, except pass perception. It looks like he won't be able to steal too many passes in a fast break. So here, we'll look at his badges first. Okay, so pick and roller increase. Oh, I was trying to read it out loud, but you guys know what pick and roller does. Back down Punisher, you know what that does. Post move lockdown, intimidator, defensive leader, drop stepper, box, and then rim protector are his Hall of Fame badges. So I mean, those are some really great defensive badges plus pick and roller and drop stepper Hall of Fame. So those are really great for finishing in the post. What else? Defensive leader also Hall of Fame. Brick wall, so break starter, Lob City. So yeah, it does have break starter by the way. So he can if you're not at the other rim, if you're not throwing the ball rim to rim, like basket to basket, like you should probably be able to make those passes. But I would suggest not throwing super deep passes with this car. Flashy passer though, he does have that. So I wonder how well that looks or works out. Moving truck. and then obviously just a bunch of decent. I'll let you guys. Oh, and also notice difficult shots. So obviously, and then he does. If you've ever watched Marc Gasol play for the Grizzlies or anything like that, he definitely does do a lot of like step back fin. He's won a lot of games with like Dirk looking kind of shots, step back fadeaways, things like that. All type of stuff like that. In deep fade, he does have that. Green Machine, how to start quick draw. So he does have quick draw, but it's one of his other drawbacks is that his speed is super. His release, I said speed. His speed is super slow, and his release is not quick at all. So if you were planning to like, this card better be open when you release with him, or he's gonna probably get contested. So you better just make sure you really are taking smart shots with this card. His release isn't super slow. It's not like obviously I can't think of a super slow release right now, but it's not terribly slow, but it's definitely you just gotta be open when you can't be taking like no quick. You can't like have a defender real close and you just take a shot. You gotta make sure you're open mostly with him. So anyways, these are the stats, man. This is ridiculous for no, this is not bad for a diamond, a pink diamond, but compared to the other diamond or pink diamond evolutions we've seen, this one here is a lot of work. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, the more stats you get from your player evolving, is the more rigorous your requirements for evolution is gonna be. So if you did not know that, basically the more your card improves, the more stuff you will have to do. So basically, like as prime example there, DeMar DeRozan, he went from a 95 to 96 overall. Only thing that increased was his three ball went up by like 30 or 25 or 30 points. Now that right there that's why his requirements were so low. But for a car like this, we're gaining so much stuff that even look at this. And another thing is his hands go about 20, but they're already at 95, which doesn't make any sense at all. But that also makes his requirements go up even a little bit more, just because that goes up by 20 or so. Just because that goes up by 20 instead of like 5, then that probably is why you have to get like 40 blocks or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of that stuff kind of factors in. And then he also gains clamps. That's pretty nice. Postman technician, moving truck goes up. Rebound chaser, he becomes better rebounder and just kind of better at everything else. Worm too. So there's some really great Hall of Fame badges. So that's another thing is I definitely recommend just for the Hall of Fame badges alone. But mainly here, the biggest thing is with him is his speed, and he desperately needs that speed with ball and acceleration and speed boost. So it goes to a 70, acceleration goes to 70. So he will be a lot quicker, and he would probably what's his it'll go to 50. Speed with ball would go to 59. So that's not bad. That's almost 60. That's not bad at all for him. But here's the requirements if you guys did not know for him. So 1,600 points, 600 rebounds, block shots. So also he gives his Hall of Fame badge as glass cleaner. So getting those rebounds won't be too bad. Block shots aren't going to be too bad. Well, block shots are never a thing. They always just kind of happen in the sense, just when you play, they just kind of happen. So I just suggest, yeah, this card shouldn't take too long. But right now, I'm doing him and Jeremy Lin at the same time. So I always do that. I like to couple two cards together while I'm evolving them. But so this Jeremy Lin, he needed like 60 assists to get to Amethyst. This 91 Amethyst, he needed just 60 assists. That's all he needed. And I was just obviously just passing the ball to Marc Gasol and let him score on rookie domination to let him do that. So I mean, yeah, it shouldn't take you long at all for that Marc, especially because he can shoot. Most centers usually you have to like worry about scoring inside the post. He can shoot. He can score anywhere on the court. Shoot the ball. If he's inside the arc, you just better post fade, or you can. If you're at the rim, he has, like I said, what's drop stepper. I mean, he can finish any really way he wants. But yeah, so this card you can definitely score 100 and like 20 points a game with him with the Marc Gasol. And what was I was gonna say? I came here to look at something. Okay, yeah, let's see what goes up with his coach. So close shot, like I said, that's the second thing that goes up, and there's always a big waste to me. Close shot is such a waste. It's stat that goes up. It's and by the way, it's under where it says fit excellent system boost, system bonuses. I'm sorry. That's where I'm looking at right now under that. So defensive rebound goes up by 5. That's good. Perimeter defense goes up by 5. That's good. Offensive rebound. So his rebounding stats go up quite a bit. And his driving level goes to an 85, and his mid range goes to 99. So he can gain a 99 mid range. I really rather his 3-pointer went up by 5, but Bears can't be choosers. So those are the stats. And his card, like I said, he feels sluggish. He shot releases a little slow. But overall, if you know how to work around that stuff, you would not have no problems with this card, honestly. So I think, yeah, I think that covers it. So once again, 7-1 though. So and once he gets that speed boost, it shouldn't 70 speed is not bad. So is he worth? I guess I should answer the overall question: is he worth evolving? And to me, yes, he is worth the evolve. That's 1600 is not bad at all. Points. Everything else should come almost naturally. That's just your biggest problem is just getting those points, and that's gonna take you about. I want to say, if you're getting 150 points a game, that's like 250. So if you're getting 120 points a game, that's like 250 points an hour. 250 points an hour, and that's like I want to say it's gonna be like 6-7 hours about. So that I mean, and then like I said, you will get everything else is gonna come with it. And then you're just gonna have to play TDM offline for a little minute to get those rebounding. But with being 7-1. His Hall of Fame badge is glass cleaner. And if you go look at my method on how to get rebounds, you'll get like 20, 30 rebounds every triple threat game with this card, and it won't take you long at all. So I suggest you go for the evolution, especially if you're also doing that Jeremy Lin. It's not bad to add this guy on while you're doing it because you're gonna need to get assists with Jeremy Lin. So it's not bad to go ahead and have Gasol there, and obviously Mark needs rebounds. So while you're chucking up a bunch of shots with or while you're playing defense or chunking up a bunch of shots with Lin, it'd be good for him to go ahead and get those rebounds out the way. So I don't see really anything wrong with getting this card done. So yeah, my and that's all what I'm gonna do is finish grinding him out. I needed a pink diamond center. As you guys can see, let's look at the lineup. We have a all pink diamond lineup. We're just missing obviously a center to go along with it. So I saw this Marc Gasol. I saw that he could evolve. So I said Marc Gasol's always been on most of my teams. So has Cousins. So has Josh Smith. So has LeBron. So has Chris Paul. I don't never really ever get DeMar and James Harden, but these guys have been great. I do always love cards like Paul Millsap, and getting Granger. Oh, Zach Randolph. I've always loved Zach Randolph. And Danny Granger has always been one of those cards everyone talks about, but I've never ever really played with him and things like that. I used to always just see him and run into him, but now I play with him, and he does. I see what the hype is about. And then so I just play with a bunch of cards I like, and Marc Gasol is one of those cards that kind of fits right into that. And so he's gonna get evolved, and then so far, it's not like I said, it's not gonna be a burden trying to evolve him because it's two things. You just gotta come up the court, let him shoot a 3, and I promise you, for the first quarter, they will leave him open. Centers will leave him open on rookie domination or whatever you want to play. They're going to leave him open. He's just going to be able to get an open shot like the first quarter. After that, once they start, playing more on him on the 3 or perimeter, all you got to do is pick and pop. So you just keep calling pick and pops, and he will literally green those. You could shoot their ball way early, and you would probably still green it. You know, just how big of a boost you get from his badges and his catch and shoot, pick and pop badge, things like that. So I mean, it's not bad at all trying to get that card done. It's just about, you know, if you really want to put in the work, it shouldn't take you no more than a 12 hours. It shouldn't take you, if you just buckle down, you should better get that card done in like 8 hours or so. It's not too bad. But yeah. So like I said, I hope this video hope you guys enjoyed. Real diversity, real peace. Also leave a like and subscribe too if you want to see that free agent video. Also, and share this video with anyone who else might wants to see this or know about this. But anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy it. Real diversity, real peace.